Next question. What is an iOS architect and how can I become one? Well, an iOS architect is a developer responsible for analyzing and refining the code-base design repeatedly, continuously. So an iOS architect should be making decisions to facilitate or accommodate change in the codebase, making design decisions to make things easier to change, to manage, to test. But most teams don't have someone with the title of iOS architect. And every tiny change in the codebase affects the architecture. So everyone that contributes code to the codebase needs to be conscious about design, about how their changes affect the overall architecture. If you have an iOS architect in your team or not.
Right.
If you have an iOS architect, you will have someone that will be paying more attention to this and helping the team deliver better results. But regardless, everyone in the team is responsible for the system architecture. Everyone that contributes code is affecting the architecture. So somehow we are all architects.
That's it. Do you commit code? You're responsible for the architecture of the system. Are you the architect? No, there is no the architect. Even if there is a specialized role for checking and setting the architecture of the system, everyone is responsible for their contributions because any commit can influence the whole app, the app's architecture.
So ideally, an architect should also be contributing to the codebase. Because if the architect just stays at the whiteboard designing diagrams and high-level guidelines for the codebase, then how can they guarantee that the team is actually implementing that design?
Right.
So ideally, there's an architect guiding the team. They should be pairing with the team. They should be teaching the team how to create those flexible solutions, those clean solutions, so they don't become a bottleneck as well. There shouldn't be one person only responsible for the design. Everyone in the team is responsible for the design and the architecture. So maybe a better question is not, how can I become an iOS architect? Because this position is rare. A better question should be, how do I become good at creating clean solutions for my iOS code bases?
Yes.
How can I create solutions that help the team be more productive, that can help the business deliver their vision perpetually? And how can we deliver better solutions faster to our customers? No regressions, no bugs. How can we facilitate testing to prevent regressions and bugs, and so on?
Right. And for that to happen, it's vital for the team to understand the product roadmap.
Yes.
What does the backlog look like?
Yes, if you want a sustainable pace in the short and long term, you need to understand where this product is going. So you need to understand the roadmap. That's how you can find solutions that can solve the problem now and also make the extensibility of the system easy or easier. So yeah, you need to know and understand the product roadmap. You also need to understand the skills in the team.
Right.
Do they need more training? Do you need more training? Maybe you need to go to your boss and ask, hey, if you want to fulfill this product roadmap, we need better skills in the team. We need some training, and every business should train their staff, should train their developers, should train everyone. That's the responsibility of the business. They need to provide you the training for you to outperform in your role. If not, maybe you should find a business that cares about the long term, because you want to be surrounded by people that want growth. So everyone keeps growing together.
Yes, because what's good about trying to set good standards for a clean iOS architecture, but the team doesn't have the skills to perform dependency injection, for example, or write tests first and test components in isolation.
Yes, if the team don't have the skills and the business is not investing in them, training them, how can they deliver sustainable solutions? That's not possible.
Yes.
So the team lead should assess that and find the resources to train the team. That meaning time, money, and space for them to try what they learn, to implement it. So if you want to become a good iOS architect, you need to understand the product roadmap, you need to understand the team skills and help them improve if necessary. And finally, you need to understand the current state of the codebase. Where do you stand? Are you in good shape, bad shape? Do you need to improve it? You need to keep asking those questions all the time, because the product roadmap will change. You need to understand those changes. The team skills will change. People will join, people will leave, and you also need to understand the current state of the code base and where it's heading. If you want to outperform, out-deliver, and achieve a remarkable career, you should be concerned about those challenges. That's how you deliver value to the business, to the customers, and you help the business grow and the team grow as well.